Part 2 of sharing toxic things that I still use in my home or around me as someone that lives a non-toxic lifestyle 80% of the time. First up, natural flavors. These are kind of controversial. Natural flavors are basically kind of like the fragrance word in the food and beverage industry. It's basically a blanket term for what a brand will flavor their food or beverage with, and within that word there can be thousands of different ingredients, so it's basically just like a lack of transparency. I'm not saying I always choose the product with natural flavors. I actually do the opposite. I always try to avoid natural flavors when I can. But if there's a product, mostly drinks I have found, that I cannot find a swap for and it has natural flavors in it, but natural flavors is the only like toxic ingredient, I don't feel too bad about drinking it. For example, the Gorgie energy drinks are my absolute favorite. I get them on here. I think they're on sale right now. They have natural flavors, but compared to other energy drinks, they don't have the aspartame, they don't have artificial sweeteners, they don't have all that other crap, so I feel okay about drinking them. And I've tried all the other natural energy drinks and none of them are as good as this one. Next up, when I travel, of course, I bring all my own products, but if I like forget shampoo or I forget body wash, I don't freak out about using it one time in the hotel or having to buy one from the store. Of course, I'll look for the most non-toxic option, but for like a one-time travel situation, if I forget, I don't mind using it. Next up, paint. I want to be someone that says I have used all non-toxic paint. We have painted every room in our home and we have not used non-toxic paint except for in this bathroom because we did lime wash. Lime wash is a great non-toxic option. I wanted to try Eco's paints, but I was just so nervous because paint isn't cheap and like I don't want to redo it if it didn't work. I wish I would have tried it, but none of the paint in my home is non-toxic. I just make sure my air filters were going and the windows were open, but I did not use non-toxic paint in my home. Next up, and this one is very toxic, but I did this before I even went non-toxic. Would I do it again? I'm not sure. But I have done Accutane, the acne medication, twice in my life. Honestly, it changed my life, like for the good. As you can see my skin now, let me show you what it looked like. Here's just one photo. Another example, this was like the year before I went non-toxic in 2019. At those photos, I want to cry for her. And honestly, would I go back and do it again? I have no regrets because when you have acne like that, if you don't have acne, you can't relate. But when you do have acne like that, you are a shell of a human and you don't want to go out in public and it affects your mental health. So I'm glad that I did it. I would probably now try other methods first, but I don't know, actually. It worked for me. No regrets, but it's definitely toxic. This next one I'm actually mad about because I used a toxic product and it didn't even work like it should work, so it wasn't even worth it. But I had a bunch of white towels that were just looking grungy, so I used bleach. Yeah, I used bleach. And the towels honestly came out looking worse than they do when I use my non-toxic laundry routine, so that wasn't even worth it. Never again. Next up, and I do not do this regularly, but I know that this is a lot of your guys' part of your 20% is hair dye. I got my hair dyed once before my wedding. What was that, almost 2 years ago now? I do not get it done regularly, but if I was somebody that needed to get my hair dyed, that would definitely be part of my 20% because there's not a lot of good non-toxic options out there. And I'm starting to get grays, so I'll probably eventually do like gray touch-ups and I won't feel bad about it. I don't do it like ever now, but it's just something that could be part of your 20%. I forgot setting powder. I got quite a few massages when I was pregnant, and honestly, I need to start doing that again because it was amazing. And I didn't worry about what lotion or oil they were using. I feel like most massage places now are pretty naturally minded and use cleaner products, but a good option if you do want to is to bring your own lotion or oil. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to use it, but I didn't. Overall, I always use glass straws, no plastic straws, but I love my hydro jug and it has a plastic straw and I don't worry about it. I don't use plastic water bottles. That's like one thing I will probably never do. This one's stainless steel on the inside, so I love that. But no plastic water bottles. Even if I buy a water like out, I'll try to always get a glass one or a stainless steel one, or just like a cup of water. One last one that I actually just quit, but for convenience, especially postpartum, I've been buying this is so random, the frozen broccoli from Costco. This is so bad, and like they recommend just microwaving it in that plastic bag, which is so bad. I'm gonna stop. I'm done doing it. And I have some left. I'm gonna figure out how to make it just like on the stovetop. I'm really good about not microwaving plastic, but postpartum, I needed a quick vegetable. so I microwave plastic. Not my best moment. I hope this helps you realize that a healthy balance is important while still making non-toxic swaps. Like my hair care, my skincare, my cleaning products, my laundry products are all non-toxic, and I'm super passionate about that. Anything I bring into my home, if there is a non-toxic option, I'll always choose it, but I'm not stressing otherwise.